What is up, my blue few? How are we doing today? Today we are watching Daredevil episode 7, which is called Stick. Now, if it looks like I've been crying heavily, it's because I have. I just got done recording season 2 Arcane episodes 6 and 7, which were devastating to say the least. So, yeah. Um I will say, oh God, just my goodness. So brutal. So freaking brutal. It's insane. But that's not what we're here. We're here to watch Daredevil. Now, let's talk about last episode on Daredevil. Um, Last episode we were stuck in a warehouse with Matt. He was trying to get information on Fisk. He actually ended up talking to Fisk over the radio a little bit there. Um, Not so much crazy stuff really happened. We were mostly in the warehouse. We kind of learned a little bit of information, but nothing too crazy. One of the cops was shot that we knew was not a good person. Fisk is kind of framed um Matt as like the bad guy in a way. He's kind of put all of what's happened, like the bombings and everything, on him, so he looks bad. But yeah, that was mostly, there wasn't anything too outstandishly like new information-y, I guess you could say. So yeah. Technically Matt did get the name of the guy who handles Fisk's like money and stuff. Which Matt wanted for some reason. Um, so yeah. Um, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm excited. Oh, I did want to bring up, you can't see it, but next to me are a bunch of comic books right here. I'm gonna start reading and reviewing comic books when I can. It won't be a thing that we do every week, probably just something like if I have a little free time, I might read one and I might review and talk about it a little bit. If you have suggestions for what you would want me to read, or perhaps if you're just here to watch the Daredevil reactions and you would like to hear about some Daredevil comics that you just don't feel like you have time to read or whatever, or you really want to hear my thoughts and opinions on the comic, put them in the comments for me. It doesn't have to be Daredevil, it can be anything, but if you have specific Daredevil ones, please give them to me. Marvel is such a hard thing to reach into when it comes to comic books, unlike DC. So it's easier if people tell me specific iterations of comic from Marvel so I can look and try and find them like that way, because it's really hard to just kind of go in on your own. But yeah, also I wanted to bring up the Patreon. I'm really getting this Patreon thing going. I'm actually getting it going. I've got movies on there now. I am almost a week ahead. I'm a little behind because there was stuff that I just didn't have recorded, or if I had recorded it, it would have already been edited and put in there. So I'm just getting things done. This is what today is. Today is literally just me recording everything that I might possibly need so I can get everything ready a week and ahead. I'm gonna try and get that done. I still haven't decided, but there's a chance that I take a couple of days where I just don't post anything and I use those days as like kind of backup days so I can get everything ready to go kind of situation, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna go ahead and do that or not. Because I really don't like when I miss days. But if I do that, I will set up a video being like, hey guys, there's not a video today because we're getting stuff ready for everything. And I'll tell you. So it's not just like, oh, what's going on? Why aren't there videos this day? You know? But yeah. Also today, we'll be doing these two episodes of Daredevil, and then we're doing an episode of Jessica Jones today, so we can get that ready. So exciting. Let's go ahead, and we're just doing this episode of Daredevil. We're not doing two. So yeah. What if they also took the stairs? Yeah. Oh my god, you can already see it bleeding. Where's the black sky? Oh my god, he cut his hand off. Oh, oh. Oh my god, this show is so violent and so bloody, man. Ooh. Oh my god, is he blind? What's up with all these? Okay, like, it's giving like Daredevil isn't special at this point because there's so many blind people that can do just crazy shit. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy for saying that, but who are Daredevil's like main villains? I don't want to look it up just in case it spoils something for me, but like, I don't even know who Daredevil's like main villains are. Who does he usually run with? Like, does he have like a gang? There's not really a lot I know about Daredevil. Maybe I guess he might run with like Jessica Jones and those because they do like a whole like defenders thing. I know that's someone brought up in the comments if I was gonna do that, and I was like, yeah, because I'm doing this. And then after the last episode of Penguin that's releasing, well, last Sunday for you guys, but this Sunday for me. We're gonna start Jessica Jones. And then I might take a break with Daredevil season 2 and switch over to the next one that's gotta be done. Because there's like
As a coward,
I kinda want more of this.
wouldn't give
Nothing
for the
against
chance
the
to
whole
rip
Daredevil
that
thing, but I
corny
kinda want
mask
more
off and
this.
What? Punch him
Hmm.
in the face
Hmm.
with my fisticuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know, he seems pretty fisticuffy.
Yeah, that's
Please
true.
tell me.
Leave on a note slightly higher than deeply depressing.
Yeah.
She's right.
Ooh.
You're bringing us down, Murdoch.
Me?
Ooh, her hair
Items.
looks wavier,
Softball.
doesn't it?
When are we getting a company team together?
We have 3 employees.
Look at her hair. Her hair looks so much bouncier
At
than
least
usual.
2 of them aren't blind.
Is it crazy that that's the thing I'm noticing right now?
Everyone ready to high note and stuff.
Oh, awkwardness, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Admittedly, I'm a work in progress. Did you know
Also,
she
trying to
lives on a
seduce the
keychain?
secretary probably isn't
Is that a
grace.
bad thing?
You ever worry about her? Worry like
Do you think Mace would hurt Daredevil?
something she's not telling us?
Everyone has secrets, Foggy.
I don't. I'd like some.
Hmm.
Your kind. Like with Hottie McBurner phone.
Hmm.
Hey, look, I'm gonna order in tonight. Jump in this tenement case.
You want me to stay?
No, I'll be alright. Thanks, buddy.
See you in the morning.
Do you think there's printers that print, Braille? Yeah,
Each man must stand for himself, or fall with the unworthy.
I don't
How
know.
does that mean?
Fisk, the only reason the whole Russian thing happened so early in, because I mean, I know they said they had plans to get rid of them. The only reason that happened was because Fisk lost his temper, which is not something you want to be like. You don't want to be in bed with somebody who can just lose their temper like that.
Oh, God. What do you want? My wallet? You know what I want. Tell me about the man you work for.
Please.
Work for Wilson Fisk. Moving his money around. Which means you have records. Proof of it.
Yeah. Oh man, he said I'm gonna get my taser. Remember that? That happened last episode. Or the episode before that. Oh, that's funny. Continuity. I love continuity. I'm a continuity gal. Love a little continuity. Yo, your counterpart's here.
You're just gonna lie there all night?
Doctors, clergy, no one has any idea of what's wrong with him. We heard about your work with special children and thought maybe you could help.
So what kind of training is this?
You like ice cream?
Yeah.
Then shut up and eat it. You're 9 years old, walking along, minding your own business, and whammo! Get hit by a truck, killed dead on the spot.
Ooh.
I wasn't killed.
You lived? Praise God, it's a miracle.
I love this guy. It's fun.
You're gonna spend your life crying and rocking yourself to sleep at night? Or are you gonna dig deep and find out what it takes to reshuffle those cards life dealt you?
Ooh, I love that phrasing. That's fun.
You know what you got? Sugar grains, vanilla bean, milk from 3 different dairies from 2 states, batch of chemicals straight off the periodic tables, and dirt off the guy's hand who served it to you.
Ooh, that's actually really cool that he can do that.
If I ask you a question, will you hit me?
Depends on the question.
How did you find me? How did you know?
Maybe it's one of my gifts. Or you just got lucky.
My dad never wanted me to fight.
Your dad ain't here. You'll need skills for the war.
What war?
We'll get to that part when you're ready.
I feel like this guy has more gifts than just the...
What are you doing back in my city?
Yours?
Ooh, my city. Ooh.
Hell's Kitchen hates your guts.
I'm taking care of it.
An old guy just lit you up. You ain't taking care of shit.
Why are you here?
To save you and everyone in the kitchen from a horrible death.
Paper trail in United LA's a bust. Whoever's pulling the strings busted up the one big corporation into a bunch of little ones. Trying to straighten out a bowl of spaghetti.
You could always let it go.
Not gonna happen.
My experience, there are no heroes, no villains, just people with different agendas.
Yeah, one of those was to kill me.
And you're not careful, maybe they'll want a second crack at it.
The only way I'll ever feel safe again is if the people that you are talking about are put away.
Then we better try harder to straighten out that spaghetti.
I love this. I love their like little ways of like, what do you call those? Analogies. I love their little analogies they have in these. They're so fun. Whoever is behind analogy making in this show, love it.
Anything happens to you, it's gonna be on me.
He probably has a lot of people's souls on him, because he said a lot of those people ended up dying.
I don't want to be responsible for that.
He's already responsible for so many.
I can't.
And he also has to get close to these people, you know, to find out these things. Is the Punisher in the Defenders, or is it just Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist? Because I know, doesn't Punisher show up in this? Or does Daredevil show up in Punisher? I know there's a scene in a courtroom, right? I just can't remember.
Women are a distraction. It's like furniture, apartments, silk sheets.
Cotton feels like sandpaper on my skin. My life. And I made something of it. Without you. That's the part that really pisses you off, isn't it?
Someday those silk sheets are gonna crawl up behind you, wrap themselves around your throat, and choke you to death. You're a warrior.
Jesus, man.
Cut yourself free from the women, the comforts, the fancy jobs.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I'm about to say it. You ready? Ready? I'm about to make a One Piece reference. If you don't understand, go ahead and skip this part. Being free is being able to do whatever you want to do. So if Matt wants to have silk sheets and women in his apartment and furniture, he can do that, because that is what being free is. It's having the choice to do whatever you want. Get wrecked. One Piece. That's the whole thing. To be free. What is the One Piece? One Piece is the ability to just do whatever you want to do. No limits. The sky is yours. Just saying.
Relationships are a luxury men like you and me can't afford.
Is that why you left?
Kind of feel like this guy's taking out his problems on Matt.
You got hurt, kid. But that's not enough.
Is it crazy to say I think he has better hair in the future?
Anger is a spark. Good. Rage is a wildfire.
Out of control.
Therefore useless. You got any beer?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Oh, we can have beer as a luxury? I thought we couldn't have any kind of luxury.
War, Maddie.
Oh. Okay, okay.
Kuza. You don't know what's going on in your own backyard.
This is true.
The guy that was yapping with that old man you slapped around, he's pretty high up. I want him.
Yeah.
I want what's on,
it's on the
ship.
ship.
He's meeting at the docks tonight. They call it Black Sky, the bringer of shadows.
What kind of weapon?
The kind you don't want in your world.
Yeah, a Russian asshole asked me the same thing recently. Right before he died.
Are you the one that put him in the ground?
Of course not.
No.
I don't think Maddie helped in the situation. Technically, he's not the one that pulled the trigger. Well, actually, I guess really he wasn't. He didn't shoot him. He didn't blow up the building. Yeah, I guess Maddie really wasn't. He actually saved the guy's life for a little bit there, didn't he? Dang, Maddie. I was gonna give you that one, but there's nothing to give.
Wilson Fisk will know the taste of fear the day he faces you, because he'll know that you
Man.
kicked the guy he's afraid of right in the nuts.
They really go darker with these Netflix MCU shows. Like there are funny moments. There's, a few here and there. But like I wouldn't compare this to like Loki. Cuz like yeah, Loki has serious moments, but there's also just like a lot of really fun moments with Loki, even though serious moments have like a little something to it. They like these Netflix ones, at least Daredevil. I've seen a little bit of Jessica Jones, but not enough to like know what the stakes are and all that stuff. But this, I mean, they're taking it very seriously. Like we've had, I think Foggy's most of my comedic relief, and he doesn't show up too much. Oh, I'm so sorry. He doesn't show up too much to like do too much comedic relief. Even like last week's episode, Foggy almost didn't do any comedic relief. There really wasn't a lot. So yeah, it's just interesting.
I swear I will not kill anybody.
Te siente la cabeza.
Oh,
Estoy
she's
viva.
checking up. Oh, and they have
Eso
power on
es
too.
suficiente. Sí, sí, con el abogado guapo. Yeah, Matt. No,
No, Foggy.
Señor Foggy. Visto como él te mira.
I know,
No
I
hay
know.
hombre más guapo en este mundo que un hombre enamorado.
Oh, Jesus. Well, love, that's a big word to be thrown out there.
Yo viviendo aquí y ese gordo de mierda está acostado en una playa. Oh, perdóname. Creo que tienes papeles desde los obreros, recibos algo que firmar.
I have to say, for Karen to be like, yeah, I took, Spanish in high school. I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying a lot of attention in Spanish, and maybe people retain a lot more. I think I've retained, like, I can be like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi bien, oh my god. Me llamo Sam, biblioteca, which is library. Those are kind of the things I think I've retained. And of course, I can do numbers pretty high nowadays. I might have to think about it when I get a little higher up, but besides that. Mi teléfono, you do that. But I definitely don't know. I can't just have a conversation in Spanish. There's no way I could do what's happening right now. And now I only took 2 years. Karen could have hypothetically taken 4 years. And you might be able to learn more that way.
Uno era calvo y el otro llevaba un tatuaje en el brazo. Tattoo.
She's gonna spray you.
Maybe I take that away from you. Empty the whole thing in your face. Burn your eyes out so you don't go snooping when you're not supposed to.
First off, if you were to spray it just in the vicinity of you, everyone would be hurt. So, your idea might hurt her, it would also hurt you. Just want to put that out there.
Stupid bitch.
Oh! Fuck it! Kill us! Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
What are you doing here?
Are you following me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you were acting weird. I was worried about you.
I can take care of myself.
Let's discuss that away from the maniacs, okay? Come on.
I loved that scene. That was so fun. When Foggy showed up, I mean. Not the before that, but...
Remember how to use these.
I won't need them.
Yeah, you will. Thin out the herd. I'll take care of the black sky.
How?
Just do your job, I'll do mine. Move.
I think Matt having sticks is smart. Nothing against his fist, but like... Oh my god, it's a freaking child. Jesus. About to kill this kid. So I think it's really interesting that though Matt goes and does this, and that this guy probably trained him to control his, like, his hearing and his abilities, that when he goes out, he uses his father's way of fighting almost. Which is, you know, fist-to-fist combat kind of thing. Like, clearly this guy taught him how to use tools to better stop his enemies. But Matt, as an adult, holds his father with him by fighting the way his father would. Which I like that. I like that, like, that's, I like it. Sorry, I don't know, I can't find the right words. Today's been a day. But I don't know. Semblance. I like that semblance. This doesn't feel like the word. I don't know. Put down in the comments what you think the word is that I'm trying to think of. I appreciate it.
I have something for you.
This is why Stick
Bracelet.
leaves. They never learn knives, huh?
From the wrapper on the ice cream you got me when we first met.
Stick leaves after this, huh? Because he doesn't like that. Yeah.
Why?
I expected too much of you.
They're doing a commercial, but I kind of wanted to discuss a little bit of that part right there. I think it's very interesting that the black sky is a child, which clearly these people consider to be a weapon. So does Stick. And I think it's interesting that Stick wanted Matt to clearly just be a weapon, an empty husk, a weapon made to fight and nothing more. He doesn't like that he has emotions and wants things. But I also think it's interesting that Stick chooses to try and kill the child, who is clearly, in the mindset of these people, a weapon. And he thinks I have to kill this weapon. I don't know, it's really interesting that Matt clearly is going to be able to see that this is a child, and not just a weapon, even if this kid can do something crazy. I don't know, it's an interesting dilemma, I suppose. That I don't think Stick sees this as a kid. He simply sees this as a weapon. Someone that can do harm. And that is it. So yeah. I would be like, you can get out of my fucking apartment. We're not friends. We're not colleagues. We're nothing.
You promised me you weren't going to kill anyone.
Yep,
And what the hell was that back there?
the mission.
I could hear his heartbeat. It was light and fast. He hadn't even hit puberty.
You're emotional.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you take care of yourself,
I'm
man.
not gonna let you kill that kid.
Oh, he's already dead. I caught up with the van while you were dicking around with Nobu's man. I put an arrow in that thing's heart.
Get up! Get up!
I don't want to be that guy, but Maddie could have clearly just taken him down from where he was. He's done that move a million times where he's done the shuffle of the feet when he's on the ground. And Maddie, I don't want to be that guy, but you're letting your emotions tide this fight. You could have taken this man down 3 different times. Or maybe not. I mean, this guy is pretty advanced in his blind fighting. Ooh. Damn. God, that hurt. I mean, I would assume. Damn. Sorry that I do like this nose scrunch thing. Sometimes my nose itches and I don't even know I'm doing it, and I'll be doing this and I'll record it and be like,
My city.
get out of my city. We're almost done. Oh, we got 6 minutes.
Maybe there's hope.
Recording's
for
almost
you
an hour.
yet. Nice catching up. You can keep the sticks. You're gonna need them.
I wonder if he actually killed the kid.
What part of don't tell anyone about this didn't you understand?
Foggy's not just anyone. Right, he's a kick-ass attorney, and sooner or later we're gonna need one of those. And he just plain kicks ass.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben has everything laid out. All of the possible connections. Starting at the bottom and moving up. But I think he might have been the one behind Union Allied.
There's another player in the field. Man in black.
You think he's working for the king?
No. No, he never would have helped me expose Union Allied if he were.
That's true. That's true.
That's the case.
Then they're working against each other.
Working against each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, which one trumps the other?
Will he be ready when the doors open?
I have no idea.
What even was that? I don't even... What a way to end it. I liked it. So, things I like, things I don't. Actually, I like this whole episode. I really enjoyed. I like that we're bringing Foggy into the investigation with Karen and Ben. I enjoy that. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I kind of just wish we could see more of the bonding with Matt, Foggy, and Karen. Because Matt says I have 2 good friends, but like we almost never get to see them just do lawyer stuff. Like I don't want to be that person. I kind of want to see a little bit of lawyer stuff that doesn't. I don't know. I just want to see like more. I don't know. Like I feel like I mean I get the show's called Daredevil, so there's going to be a lot of Daredevil in it, but I don't know. I kind of just want a little bit more of the Matt Murdock pizzazz, you know? I don't know. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not gonna. I kind of talked throughout the whole thing, so like, I mean, you guys probably see my feelings and everything. And if not, I'll put stuff in when I'm editing, as one does. But yeah, it's a good episode. I like the choreographed fights. between the two. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was when the older guy brings out the taser, I loved the continuity with that. Um I like that Foggy like could just feel that something was off with Karen and ended up kind of saving the day a little bit. Um that was fun. I like the whole thing. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me and watching this episode with me. Um Tell me what you're most excited about, Jessica Jones, or Luke Cage or Iron Fist after Daredevil. Just tell me like what you're feeling. Again, don't forget to put down in those comments what comic books you want me to try out. I will try them. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, if you're not subscribed, you know what you should do? You should hit that subscribe button because it would be really cool if you did that. And I'll see you in the next one.